cheap timber. So I'm just going to buy one more. So we have the 20 we need. We have the 20 goods. So now we just need bricks. Lots and lots and lots. In fact, those bricks are really cheap right now. Where's my storage? Oh, storage is almost full. So I think we're going to get one more set of bricks and then we're going to have to just buy the sheep farm with what we have here. I mean, I could do it already. It costs 10,000. Kind of penny pinching if I don't. Yeah, we're only spending 3,000 on goods. We've got all the expensive goods already. Well, I would definitely say that we want to build in here so we can keep this stuff safe, because this is not cheap. Well, actually, how does this compare to some of the other buildings, like the sheep farms? Same price. Build it there. Okay, so we now have our first building under construction. We still have 65,000 in the bank. So you know what? We're going to go all out. We're going to build 2 of those. Because I feel like we have the resources for it. Yeah, so we need timber, we need iron goods. And can load up on cloth. We're also out of all the other goods that I was selling here. So, Stockholm was timber, right? Yeah. I think the Hanseatic League's bread and butter was the Baltic timber trade. Yeah, possibly. Yes, January. So I'm sailing around the North Baltic in January is probably not the best idea I've ever had. Some super cheap timber, crikey. Fortunately, I can only carry 10 at a time because this is a small ship. Right, Lübeck, you produce pitch. You do produce some timber. Pitch is really important in shipbuilding. And then the other thing is cloth. I really want a trading office in Lübeck. Elections, eh? Ah, it's the Visby vote. So Anton Schmidt, isn't he the alderman as well? I have a feeling he might be. And yeah, he dominated that election. So you want 7 wool in the next 6 days. That's not going to happen. I mean, that's an amazing price. But in that time, no. Bruges wants meat. In 3. Yeah, not enough time. Turin wants beer at 70. For 99. Must be delivered in 9 days. Bremen wants meat. Ripon wants wool. High demand for wool is not covered in our town. We therefore offering a trader who can supply us with 20 wool, a fixed price of... Oh, 13. Yeah, so you basically need to sell the 20 wool at once in Reval. The prince wants spice. No, waiting delivery of spices. I prefer doing my own wheeling and dealing. So we need to go and drop off the timber. Pick up the cloth. We have nothing left in town here selling. So we may want to try and top those up. So I think we're going to go to Stockholm. We're going to buy some pig iron. We're going to sell that in Reval. Buy iron goods. Go down to Novgorod and Ladoga, get the skins, and then sell those in Visby again. Just so I can always have this money kind of circulating in the background. So we're buying pig iron. It's not the best price I've ever seen, but I'm sure we can still make money from it. And timber. Pig iron is absolutely enormous in the hold, so we'll clear that out and we'll basically be able to store up to 60, up to 50 other things. It's actually a really good price for timber. Fine. Iron goods we'll buy up to 300. Oh, skins. Those are some of the cheapest skins I've ever seen. And suddenly my money has just disappeared again as I'm buying all these really high valuable monies. There needs to be a Viking raid button to ransack the ports. You can do that. If you assign your ships to piracy, you can attack the ports and raid them. Enjoyed seeing this on one of the Facebook groups today. Never forget, on this day in 793 AD, a group of Vikings selflessly acted to rescue the treasures of Lindisfarne from a great fire after the monks mysteriously and spontaneously died. Ah yes, the Great Siege of Lindisfarne. Indeed. Never realised it was such a huge fortress. So iron goods can go down to 350, although I want to keep 20 of them for Visby. That's really cheap pig iron. Those are really cheap skins. I have no space for this stuff. I'm just going to sell all the cloth. This is going to save me going to Novgorod. Now it shows I haven't been here for a while as the prices have just collapsed. That's a lot of skins. Like, that's going to make me a lot of money. I can get these easily enough. They're one of my most traded goods. Is there anything else that this place produces? I mean, pig iron prices are actually pretty cheap. So we'll do that. And then I think I'm just going to return to Reval and Visby. Tax bill. I'm pretty sure I can afford my tax bills now. Hello! Someone needed pig iron. Someone's got even cheaper skins available. Flipping hell. Wow, fish. That's expensive. Well, that was basically the whole thing underpinning Bergen's trade. Fish oil and whale oil. Sorry, fish and whale oil. Let's go to Visby. And drop these goods off for sale. Leave 20? Yeah. Alright, let's go to... I mean, we could just go to Stockholm again. Takes almost no time. Is that game worth the $45? Which game, Elson? Ooh, hello. Money, money, money. Sell for 1,000. That's also a really good price for cloth. Sell all the things and then buy timber. Because pig iron here apparently is really expensive. I'll sell 2 more of those and then more timber. Alright, let's go and drop these off in Visby, and then I think we're going to head south down to this area. Rostock wants beer and Stettin produces beer. Like, this has got to be one of the most profitable routes right there. One of the shortest profitable routes. It'd be very easy to oversupply them, would be the only downside. Right, so what do I want to do? Yes. Ship to office. Bring you back up to 20. Bring you back up to 20. Grab those 4. And we'll head south and we'll grab the bricks and metal. Because, yeah, it looks like someone's already delivered the beer to Rostock. I mean, Stettin wants cloth right now, but I've only actually got 4 to sell. How much is cloth regularly going for? We'll do that, and then Stettin. Okay, struck again. Not my problem. Not yet. Selected. There we go. That's an amazing price for cloth. Crikey. That's also a really good price for skins. So we'll sell those. And we'll buy some beer. Though this is not the best price for beer I've ever seen. Lubeck wants skins right now. Hopefully we can get there in time. No! Someone else beat us. No, they didn't. That's a pretty good price for beer, though I really want to bring the beer up to Visby. So I think I will. We'll buy up to 300 average in iron goods. And then the rest in bricks. Oh, Ancestors Legacy. For 45, probably not. I'd wait for a sale. It's a good game. It's a very solid game. But 45 sounds a bit high. There's actually beer here already. At a not terrible price. So we need to keep on bringing in the bricks. I mean, how much is the construction costing now? 4,000. Oh no, 12,000. Because I still need to buy a bunch more bricks. Like, what price are bricks here? 87. I don't know how much more cheaply I can get bricks, though. Well, actually, there's one other thing that I want to do in Lubeck. Now that I have this much money in the bank, I hadn't quite realised how wealthy I was. We definitely need to buy another ship. And yeah, we can actually save a fair amount on the bricks. They're not huge. Do that. And then... shipyard. Building contract. I would very much like to have a cog. For which you need a ton more pitch. Alright, so if I bring you pitch, then we'll be good. Noted. Whoa! That's what I meant. That's what I meant. And I forgot you could just right-click on a city to do the trade. Alright, so where does pitch? Not many places, apparently. Actually, I know somewhere that does pitch. Novgorod does pitch, because of course it does. Whoops. I need to get used to doing this. I was going to load up on the cloth and then head over to Novgorod. Pick that stuff up. So pitch is what I really need right now. That seems to be a pretty good price for it. And they don't have unlimited amounts. We don't want to buy it all because that pisses the town off. We'll sell the cloth. Iron goods would have done amazingly here. Skins. Not the best price you've ever given me. How's your meat supply? Meat's alright. It's pretty good for timber, actually. In fact, Novgorod might not be a bad place to build ships, thinking about it. Actually, no. Pitch I wanted to keep on me. Meat I wanted to drop off. Cloth I wanted to pick up. Skins I wanted to drop off. Timber I wanted to drop off. Alright, so meat. Meat, so long as we're selling it for like 1,200? Fine, 1,600. So meat, sell for 1,600. Okay. So the cloth and the pitch, we are now heading down to Lübeck and hopefully getting another ship. Yeah, this is a very old school game. It's 18 years old now. Hadn't realised it was quite that old before, but this is a piece of Mordred gaming history. I spent so much time in this before. Okay, they have loads of pitch. Price of cloth is pretty good. I think I'm going to sell that pitch anyway. Right, shipyard. Build me a cog. This can do a whole lot. 24,000, do it. Construction starts on the 24th of February, so we got it on the day, which is good. It'll be finished on the 24th of July. I'm kind of tempted to order a second one. Oh, they have no pitch though. And I'd kind of like to have a crier, because these things are fast. They're also quite a lot bigger than the Snikers. The Snikers really are terrible boats. Absolutely rubbish. I didn't realise the crier was that much bigger though. And the cog, 3 times larger. Slightly slower, but massive. Oh yeah, it's possible to build new cities. Is that in this version or is that in Patrician 4? I have a feeling that's 4 because I don't think you can build new cities in this one. I know one of them it was possible. Right, what am I doing? Iron goods. That's a very good iron good price. We'll go up to 260, I think. And more bricks? No, I think what I want to do is go to Stettin. There's some serious pitch shortages down here. And fill up on beer. That's an amazing iron goods price. Too good not to sell. Is there anything else here? That's a very cheap amount of timber too. I'm just picking up building materials now wherever I can. I think I will order a ship in Novgorod. Okay, value of iron goods here is also really, really good. Timber can go in. And then loads of beer. Also, I am way over my warehousing. Like to a scary degree. Well, there is one way of resolving that. Oh, he's built. I was like, how do I have 11 wool saved up? Yeah, there's a reason you have 11 wools, because you've built a building. Yes! So yeah, we're going to go ahead and build another sheep farm. Right there. And I mean, we may as well take that wool with us and then sell it somewhere. And cloth. I'm tempted to say just go ahead and sell the timber. Unless we want to save up for a third sheep farm. Yeah, to build Enschede, the city of beer. I would love to. Also, it looks like we're starting to build some cannon towers here. Which is good, because I was a little bit concerned by the quality of the defences of Visby. Like, it's a little more isolated than places like Ripon or Aalborg, or hell, even Lübeck and Hamburg. But the Swedes do like coming in after us. Right, is there anywhere that's demanding wool right now? There's a couple of places demanding cloth. Let's go down to Gdansk. Not sure I've actually been there yet. And you still want that cloth. Ooh, yeah you do. You have a supply of wool though, which is a bit weird. You also have very cheap beer. Unfortunately I can't buy much of it. Right, does anywhere actually want wool? Now that I have this huge ton of it. Alright, the other thing I want to do is set up a wool sale automatically here. Because we're always going to produce it for about 900. So we're going to set up a trading office. Oh, it's because we're buying it from the town. Despite the fact that we're now producing it ourselves. Well, I'm going to say sell. Make sure we always have 10. And then sell for 1,200. Oops. Where the hell's my ship again? Gdansk. Alright, Stettin, let's go. Here you want wool. There we go. And you have all the beer. So much beer. Right, Rostock. Okay, it's actually really wasteful to be selling wool here for 1,200. Although it's going to be filling up my office really quickly. That's the thing I'm a little bit concerned about. But we are going to be selling at a fairly good pace, I think. Especially once we start getting more of the sheep farms. That's too good a price not to. What does Rostock do? Salt. Some meat's not terrible. Let's do that. And then Lübeck. Did you hear something about the city of beer? You did. I mean, there are several of them. Gdansk and Stettin in particular. And the city that doesn't have enough beer is Visby, which is the city which is my capital at the moment. So we are making silly amounts of money exporting beer to the Swedes. That's a really good price for meat. That's a pretty good price for wool. That's a really good price for beer. There is some serious demand for beer in this world right now. Pretty good price for iron goods. That's not a great price for bricks. That's not a great price for timber. Alright, let's go to Malmö. So here in Malmö, we want to... What do we want to do? Pig iron. And then we'll go back up to Visby and we'll set up a automatic export, automatic trade selling thing. Oh yeah, we have so many resources here. Right, ship to office. Iron goods in the office. Pig iron in the office. We'll have to set up an automatic thing for that. We'll load up on that, and we'll load up on this. Which is a full load. We definitely need a bigger ship. This ship is not large enough. Right. What is pig iron worth? 900. I'm pretty sure that we can sell that at a better rate, at like 1,200 or so, I would say. So we'll set 1,200. We'll see if we actually sell it or not. Now, this automatic trading system is really useful. I did not used to use that enough when I was a kid. It's actually a terrible price for beer. Right, so we have loads and loads of wool. I think we're going to go up to Raval. We're going to load up on skins again. That's an amazing price. Sure, sell it all. That's pretty good. Considering you can let it go up to about 800. Meat's not great. Iron goods, actually not great. That's a very high price for bricks. Right, on to Ladoga. Where we will buy even more really cheap skins. That's some super cheap timber, but we can't actually carry it. I mean, the thing that I really want from this area is going to be pitch, because I think I'm going to drop off a load of pitch in Visby. That's an amazing price. Not going to quite buy it all. I really want a trading office in Novgorod, just so I can set up some automatic buy and sell stuff here. Like, just having this massive import of skins and pitch and just export those throughout the rest of the Hansa would be really nice. This is weird without the giant Viking head on the screen. Well, this game is temperamental, so the less stuff I have going on at once, the better. It's actually kind of difficult to get working in OBS. But it's so worth it. Oh man, the number of hours I used to spend in this game was obscene. Right, are there any other things that I want from here? I don't think so. No, I'd love to be able to get more pitch. It's kind of expensive, that's kind of expensive. And that's a terrible deal. Better. Much better. Go up to that, that's fine. Pitch is still a terrible price. We have space in the ship though, so I think we should probably buy some timber. It's not the best price ever, but I'm pretty sure it's better than what we can get in Visby. Because I think I'm going to start a crier in Visby. And there always seems to be a demand for skins here, so I think I'm just going to offload all of them. And the pitch. Sure, why not? I'm going to go to the shipyard. Building contract. I would like a crier, please. Oh, you don't have enough. You do have hemp. Build me one of those. Starts today. Get it on the 19th of July. Cool. So that's roughly when the cog's going to get built as well, actually. So let's go and grab all of this. Then I think we just need to fill up on as much beer as possible, because there is always space for beer here. Pig iron hasn't been selling. Iron goods have, and I should probably remove the minimum limit on those. And this stuff is being built. 7 more days. I mean, I could try and get a third sheep farm.